There we go. What's going on, guys?
What up, YouTube?
What's going on? It's your boy D'Anthony at Break Room Blitz. I'm my boy Don. I'm my brother Rico over here.
How you doing?
And we just went, well, we didn't just go. So, we have if you have not seen the spoiler-free review of Infinity War, go ahead and go to that. Watch that. And then come back over here.
When have you seen the movie?
Hot discussion.
You've seen the movie. Like,
everybody
we need views
on everything. We need views on everything.
Should have. We're live right now. We're going to talk about
it. We gave you guys a week. We gave you a week
yeah.
to go see it. If you haven't seen it in a week, you don't want to go see it. So there's no need to complain about spoilers. This is going to be spoilers, okay?
Plenty.
Okay.
That's what it's going to be. All this whole video.
Yeah.
So...
his neighbors are going to hate him after this right now.
Okay. I know, right? They can probably hear me. So get with it, okay? All right. I don't want no crying in the comments. Spoilers are coming. All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I just want to say...
everyone does.
thing that I noticed in the very beginning.
Uh-huh.
Killed a black man.
Oh, right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
He could not miss it.
I'm thinking that we are, progressing. 2018.
Yeah.
We got Black Panther coming out. No. Ha! Killed a black man.
Right.
First scene.
First not even 10 minutes.
Oh, it hurt me. Because I like Hondo. Hondo, that's my dude right there.
He was great, man.
So,
yeah.
I'm thinking he going to be, because they were saying that he had the
soul
stone, because he had the eyes glow.
Yeah.
That was a good theory.
Yeah,
it's like, people be really watching this stuff. They be looking really deep into
meticulous,
it.
every little thing.
Ha!
Yeah.
You have no significance to the story.
Yeah.
That kind of bothered me.
And then he said, no one's coming back. No, what, reanimation, no respawn or something.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's,
no one's coming back.
He could. Oh, no, I guess maybe not.
No.
So then you asked me earlier during the week what I thought about Thor. You guys are just jumping. I'm just kind of like going off the cuff here. Not thought about Thor. Thought about Hulk. Because Hulk is one of my favorite characters.
You got a stitch,
yeah. And I tried to ignore it because the movie was so good. But you had told me, he was like, did you think he was a punk ass? And I couldn't defend it because I don't know what Hulk that was. That was no Hulk of mine. I'm just be honest. Like, I've never seen that type of Hulk.
Yeah.
Like, Hulk gets mad. That's his thing. You hit me, I get mad.
Yeah. Like, you can't stop him.
I literally couldn't think about anybody else but you at that point. Because you're such a Hulk fanatic, and that was like...
what are they doing to Spider-Man and Hulk, man? What's going on here? It's really...
oh, Spider-Man.
Yeah. We'll get into that a little later. I'm surprised you even asked that. But the Hulk, I cannot defend it. He was kind of a punk ass in that scenario.
Yeah.
He was like, no! Like, he don't even want to come out?
Yeah.
He don't even want to see what's going on? No!
Definitely seen multiple sides of the Hulk this past couple movies.
The Hulk is way too emotional for me.
He was.
And if you have not seen the comedic commentary on Thor, Ragnarok, go ahead and check that out on our page too. And I mentioned that he's a little pouty.
I think that was the start of it. That was the start of what they gave us in this movie.
But he was a warrior.
He was a warrior.
Warriors feel.
Yeah, but I feel like you don't even want to come out.
Right. Like, you're the tank, man. Out of all the Avengers,
like
you're the one taking damage.
It's really weird. It's really weird.
They did a good job.
I guess Mark Ruffalo was like,
they did.
You guys haven't put my face in this movie enough since you've had me. I want a whole movie with just me, Mark Ruffalo.
Well, I mean, pardon me, but I mean, Golem for like 3 movies straight was just like Smeagol in The Lord of the Rings. So, I mean, like, people are going to be CG'd. You know?
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
But I mean, you can still kick ass. Be a kick ass Hulk. That's what I'm saying.
It seems like Ruffalo had a problem. I don't know. That's how I'm like, why would they make the Hulk like that?
I definitely believe there's a method to that, though. The method to that foolishness. I don't know. That's not madness. It was cowardness. It's cowardice.
Yeah, it was cowardice. It was like, okay, if the Hulk is scared, then this guy is somebody to be scared of.
Exactly.
It's like he got his ass whooped and didn't want to come out for another whooping.
So it was just for the audience
I think
connection?
that was intentional for the story.
Who
the
doesn't
tone
know
of the movie, anyway.
Who doesn't know how strong Thanos is? Well, I mean, maybe a lot of people.
A lot of people, you know.
But then you just give me some, exposition.
Yeah.
This dude comes from far, far away in a different galaxy. He's a fucking titan. Excuse me.
We're very passionate.
Right, sorry. He's a Titan, most powerful being in the world.
Yeah.
We don't need to show the audience that at Hulk's expense.
Right.
What's going on with you guys?
Yeah. Make an example out of you, Hulk.
I thought it was wonderful.
I thought it was pretty cool
liked it.
at that point where Loki actually did say, "We have a Hulk," and then he came out and
Exactly.
whipped his butt,
Right.
Because Loki knows how it is to get whooped by Hulk.
Running jokes.
Right, no, it's a cool movie.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of just throwing stuff out there I'm sure people want to talk about.
Yeah.
So we're just throwing it out.
Right.
But it was a really dope movie.
It was pretty great.
Probably one of my favorites of the year.
Yeah,
But
Definitely.
definitely.
there are some things that it's kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But they did give Spider-Man his spider sense, though.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, finally.
So he
Bus,
matured. He
Yeah,
matured.
He's got those hormones kicking in, spider hormones.
Is that what it is? We gotta have
Probably.
hormones, and then now I get more powers.
Yeah. You're gonna start
Go
growing
up to
hair in some
hormones to
certain
get to
places.
spices.
He was still a little punk-ish,
Yeah.
punk-ass-ish, I would have to say, especially towards the end. But we'll get to that in a minute.
I did like how they gave him his classic swinging through the danger
Finally.
scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting on those.
It was in the damn movie. Okay, so what did I not like about Spider-Man? In the movie, he's driving the car with his suit on. No,
It was required.
Swing.
Spider-Man does not drive.
Right.
He swings.
Web shooting. Yeah,
What?
It's faster than a car.
He's like GPS. Where do we go now? No. What are you
Right.
talking about?
You got a whole lay of the land. You're in the sky.
So what you liked about Infinity War is a slight to Homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like finally. I was like, thank you. It was a thank you moment for me, actually. So
Right.
you're right.
There's
You're
a
right.
few
They,
other
they,
thank
they,
you
they
moments.
recuperated on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. Anything else you want to bring up before I start? Because I'm gonna just go off the cuff.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we're talking about the start of the movie. I mean,
Oh well, since we're on finalies, I'd like to bring up Doctor Strange's powers were to see his multitude of powers. That was kind of
Yeah.
like a finally moment for me.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Okay. All right. He did
That's another
display
one.
some stuff more than just his little
A lot.
shields.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it really did. I mean, when he was actually
Yeah.
just levitating there,
Actually got in
coming
depth
up
with his
the-
powers. I was like, okay, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
way more familiar with him now.
It was really interesting to see each hero, well, not each hero, but most heroes go one-on-one with Thanos.
Yeah,
and
get
see,
their own. Yeah.
who got further. Like, Hulk went one-on-one, fist-to-fist, and got
He
laid
got
out.
the least. He got the least
Yeah.
furthest,
And then,
which is hilarious.
we did
And
see
I like
Iron Man fight, Thanos.
Who got Thanos' respect, which is
Thor? Oh, Iron Man. Iron
No,
Man.
yeah, Iron Man,
Iron Man. I mean, he fought Thanos and actually got blood out of it. And then Thor came in. He got second round comeback. He got whooped one round, second round.
bad decisions.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
what do you guys think? This is something that I saw that I thought was kind of a flaw.
Oh.
Maybe not a flaw, but continuity flaw a little bit.
Mhm.
So Thanos only kills half of populations,
Right.
but I feel like he killed all the Asgardians because that's all that was left, and
Yeah.
he killed all of them.
He did.
So
Wiped them out.
thought you were supposed to be like this righteous guy.
They were in the
He
way.
killed them all.
They were in the way.
Somebody, it's like most people probably didn't catch, but I caught that shit. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is crazy. Let's not forget that. So,
Yeah.
any civilization
He's not
that's
too,
in the
sane.
way of the Infinity Stones,
Yeah.
he's gonna wipe them out to get to the Infinity Stones.
Absolutely.
Nothing's in his way.
Yeah.
I mean, he talked about. I mean, at the beginning of the movie, he already had the purple and blue
Sound
one.
like excuses to me.
So he said he wiped out Xandar, where the Guardians, put their Infinity Stone on.
Hey, we didn't see that. So
They didn't show us that, but
that's one thing I didn't like. Don't tell me. Show me.
It only takes a couple seconds.
Right.
You
What
know,
are we doing?
it's like
Flashback real quick.
boom, give me this. I'm out.
You show him, killing one person on his knees, something like that,
Yeah.
taking a stone, boom, then we right to the ship.
Yeah. It answer a lot of questions that way.
But whatever. We didn't get to see that. Maybe we'll see it in the next one.
Right.
Maybe it'll be some type of flashback. I don't know.
Mhm.
So that was one thing I kind of noticed. Let's see. I don't know. Anything else you guys noticed in the movie?
Well, I mean, just talking about the trailer, I mean, I probably saw, different trailers quite a few times, and there are some scenes in the trailers that didn't happen in the movie. They didn't happen in the movie.
It's one of my favorite things about these Marvel movies, though, is that they're really up to date.
Yeah.
I feel like they're super modern with the changing of things. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we've seen that trailer like at least 100 times before the movie came out. So.
Yeah.
See, the thing about a trailer is it's supposed to get you to come watch the movie.
Right, yeah.
Definitely.
And if you put stuff in there that I liked, and you don't actually put it in the movie, then I feel like I've been tricked, and I don't like that.
Right,
don't trick me.
Yeah.
If you put, especially if it's like something they put over and over and over, I gotta see it now.
Absolutely.
It better happen.
Yeah.
I've seen this trailer way too many times. Got on my nerves at this point.
I mean, they did that with Rogue One quite a bit.
Rogue One was just terrible.
It was just a whole nother movie, it felt like. But this movie, I mean, it wasn't like that, but there were parts like, they got that one scene, that action scene where they're all running and then Hulk's in the back and he's running.
Yeah, no Hulk.
And there was no Hulk. I mean, he was in the Hulk Buster suit the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he never busted. I was waiting for him to bust out of that suit and like, oh, now that suit was keeping me in.
Yeah.
Now you messed up.
And then when he sleeps Iron Man, that's not in there either.
Where he just like KOs him one punch.
Right, and the saying he's like.
I think that was in there.
That was in there. I think that was in there. I don't think he went to sleep though.
Yeah, he
definitely did that hit.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't go to sleep.
He face planted, but then he got up. He did. I saw it twice.
I saw it twice too.
All right.
Okay.
But I saw it.
What do you guys think? Did that happen in the movie? Did he get slept?
Definitely comment below on that one.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know because I'm always right. So.
Please comment.
50% of the time. Every time.
Please comment.
But what do you guys think of like the characters? Did they show you guys enough characters? Too many characters?
Oh man.
Not enough.
There was a lot of characters.
That was one big, beautiful Marvel feast for me. In my opinion, I think they really balanced all of those, characters too. They did a good job balancing so many characters.
Yeah, and not only that, they paired up really good too.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I mean, when Thor was with the Guardians of the Galaxy, it was like a witty banter, and I mean that went really well. I wasn't expecting that, and then you got Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Drax.
It was weird
all working together
because
it was just a mixture.
All through Thor Ragnarok, Thor is like joking, and then when he actually meets the team of jokesters, he's like super serious and insulting them and things like that.
I mean, he had been through a lot at that point, so they had that character in a certain mood because it was like not a single family member left at that point.
Yeah,
he couldn't be the jokey Ragnarok, In Thor, he just knew he was in Ragnarok. He just knew he was getting back.
So then, before I was rudely interrupted,
as a group discussion,
he was switching it out. Even in that scene, he was trying to be funny, like when he stood up and walked over to Gamora, and he acted like he was about to mess her up, and then he made a joke. Families could be, pain in the ass. Or
whatever. I think that's just your interpretation of it, because I didn't see it that way. I just seen it that like
he was joking.
He was just like, I have a stepbrother.
He was trying to relate to her.
Really weird, yeah.
But the mood that they gave, did you not think that he was supposed to like try to fight? That's why Drax went over there. That's why everyone walked over when he was walking over.
It's like, I mean, everybody wants to kill Thor, and he's figuring out, Gamora is the daughter.
Then they made a joke.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I want him to be kind of the same, but I get it. It's a nitpick. It's really just a nitpick.
It's just a nitpick.
I enjoyed the movie.
I like that part, and I like that, they got this like kind of like love triangle going where like everybody likes Thor, but then like Gamora and Star-Lord are trying to do their thing too.
I think it's funny that Drax really likes Thor, or he's really impressed with Thor.
Yeah, he's like, really the pirate angel.
No, you are a dude.
Yeah,
this is not a man.
Yeah,
spoiler.
Exactly.
Don't need to say spoilers. We already said it. We already said it's a spoiler. So if you don't know what's going on here,
you've been told.
Right.
Yeah.
So, did I just lost my train of thought? We're just jumping.
Yeah.
Did you think that Star-Lord's plan was better than Iron Man's? Because I felt like it was way better.
What was his plan?
The Star Wars plan was the one that played out. That's why he was like, for the record, this is my plan.
Oh, I thought that was Doctor Strange's plan.
Yeah, because he went through the
different
combination.
Yeah. All the outcomes.
Like
he came up with.
So this is what we ended up doing that worked.
I think that was just a joke.
Yeah, I think that was a joke.
I don't know. I feel like that was a real thing.
I think
for the record, because I feel like he would definitely take credit.
Definitely
he want to know.
I would want to know about that. Let us know what you think. What I think was, I mean, the only part of that plan was sticking that like little detonation on Thanos' back and then like teleporting out of there with Doctor Strange. That was probably part of the plan.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I think that Doctor Strange saw everything going down, knew what worked, told them that's the plan.
I don't know. I feel like that's just way too convenient. I feel like in part 2 that's not what's gonna happen.
I can't wait for it.
Well, yeah, I mean, like
next year.
Yeah. And I mean, we only have Ant-Man and then Captain Marvel movie and then we have this
I'm not looking forward to the Ant-Man movie.
No?
What? Venom is coming up, but I don't think that has anything to do with this.
Though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where I keep guessing. Where was Ant-Man at? I feel like him being on house arrest.
They've got some explaining.
That's not enough. It's not enough.
With everything that's going down, like
bro, the world about to end, man.
Yeah.
We're talking about house arrest.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be no house if the world blows up.
Yeah.
Which is one thing that kind of bothered me because they always downplay Spider-Man, and when Spider-Man said there would be no neighborhood for me to protect, I wouldn't be there's no neighborhood Spider-Man without a neighborhood.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense.
It does make sense.
What do you mean? Don't downplay my character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about.
He does.
I love Spider-Man.
He's a smart guy.
So Spider-Man and the Hulk, my two favorite characters. I grew up watching them.
Absolutely.
Right on Channel 11.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I watched in the morning. That's what I watched. Was it the morning or after school?
After school? After school.
After school.
After school.
That's
There's a lot of episodes, man.
So when I see them acting totally different,
yeah.
Like, whoa. What Spider-Man is this?
That's the one that we grew up watching was the college Spider-Man. You know, he was more mature, but this Spider-Man, high school Spider-Man.
Well, Tobey Maguire was high school Spider-Man, and he's very competent.
Yeah, I mean,
boom.
That was it. Yeah.
Give me the real Spider-Man, but the next one probably be pretty dope. Actually, I'm actually really just hoping for the Miles Morales one. I think it's in December.
I'm hoping for both.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for both.
Yeah,
that's really one.
That one seems really legit. It seems pretty dope.
But other than that, I don't really care. You said you wanted to see more Wong.
I wanted to see more Wong. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they already have like a wizard. They don't really need two wizards.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, you know, we're talking about like combining all these different teams, you know, and we got all the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then we got like, you know, Black Panther and like his whole tribe that was freaking legit.
True.
And I mean,
I see what you mean.
We can have these heroes, you know, but I mean, if we don't even have like one of the main heroes like Hawkeye and Ant-Man, then okay, yeah, why are we gonna sneak in Wong in there?
Because I think
I would have liked that though.
I would have.
The inconsistency about Wong and as opposed to everybody else you named is like this is a group of elite teams.
They are elite.
And like the Black Panther captains and the tribes and you know
they were literally ready for that war.
Yeah, I think Wong is like, you know, first aid at this point. You know, as opposed to his caliber.
He's more of a support.
He was a librarian.
He
was a
librarian.
He was a
librarian.
So maybe got you onto something there. I don't know.
Alright.
But
he did get killed.
Doctor Strange used to be training him up.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh wow, damn, that went real dark. He did die.
He did die already once before.
Wow. Oh yeah. Okay. Touche.
Yeah.
Touche. I guess no need for Wong then.
Yeah.
The librarian shouldn't have anything else to learn. I mean, I think he's good as he's gonna get.
Yeah. Give me some book recommendations and let me be on my way.
Yeah. Exactly.
Since we're at 19 minutes, let's just jump in here now.
All right.
Okay.
And I think I don't want it to seem like we're, you know, bashing the movie because we really liked it.
Loved it.
I think you gave it a perfect score.
Yeah, 5 out of 5.
I gave it a 5 out of 5.
But there's just some things.
What did you give it?
I gave it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
All right.
Perfect movie. 100%.
So it's not that I'm hating. It's just some things I want to talk about.
Yeah.
And I felt like this is the perfect time.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? So we're 19 minutes in. Let's just jump in. What do you guys think? Oh, this is what I think. Let me just say that.
Okay.
I think that no one's dead.
Okay.
That there's more of like a reality stone type of thing going on
I've
here.
heard a lot of that.
Because there's no, for one, why are the suits disappearing? Why does Bucky's arm disappear but not the gun? Because it's a part of him, and whoever is still there, their reality is he's disappearing. So the arm goes to, that's part of him.
Yeah.
The gun is exterior.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. That
Absolutely.
there's some dream state. Thanos wakes up, he's like, oh, my chest. It's all good. He don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where we are with this. There is, because I'm like, so, do you guys agree? Or do you have your own theories?
I have my own theory.
I have my own theory as well. Go ahead.
All right, well, what's your theories here? That's my theory. Dream states.
I have a theory that what I really want them, I want them to be dead. You know,
Well,
I want everybody to be dead
they're
in
not.
ashes and whatnot. And
And
you know, I mean, they even showed us at the end of the movie, Nick Fury dying, and people are crashing their cars, and that kind of stuff is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, people are gonna die.
Nick Fury's cameo was the worst cameo ever.
So your
But go ahead.
theory is
Go
that
ahead.
they're really dead?
My theory is that they're really dead, but I mean, they could also be really alive. It's just a snap of a finger. That's
okay.
how much more powerful it is. And they were like super close to ripping off his gauntlet.
Yeah. Oh,
That
God.
they can actually manage that. I feel like they can manage it.
I was literally sweating bullets when they had that scene. Like,
yeah, it was just like, why? But
So they are dead?
I feel that they are dead, but that they can be back alive.
Okay, and what's your theory?
I have a very similar theory, but it just differs in a little way. Like, I think they are really dead, but I noticed that none of the original Avengers got erased. So I really do think that they're going to start the new Avengers and going into part 2. Your reality stone theory is very interesting now that I think about it. It'd probably be more fun than my theory. My theory is way more like direct.
I think that's a big reach for them, though.
But the only thing, okay,
it's
so
the tone of how they ended the movie too. Like, just that's like a take it or leave it. And
so reality,
yeah, actual
death,
actual
New
death, yeah, new Avengers.
so death.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
people who disappeared, Black Panther. Well, we know he's not dead. So they're gonna have another movie. Spider-Man, we know he's have another movie.
Absolutely.
So no, he's not dead. Those two people right there, to me, lets me know that they're not dead.
Do we know when these movies take place?
And if Bucky takes over the mantle,
I think they just talked about it, about like those
like
sequels, the sequels.
the dates. I mean,
no,
I think,
but Black Panther, that's getting the sequel for sure.
yeah.
And Spider-Man,
no, I mean like where the story takes place in the sequel. Like what date, what time it takes place.
it'll have to be after Infinity War, whatever. After the second Infinity War.
No prequels are coming up.
I don't think any prequels
No,
are coming
prequels.
up. They might be doing
Going
some
forward.
origin story.
Always forward.
Captain Marvel is actually placed
That
in
has
the
to be
90s or 80s.
Her origin story has to be a prequel.
I guess
no?
80s. Yeah.
Yeah, 80s, because they showed a young Nick Fury.
So, that's why I think they're not dead. If they what I would have did to make this like movie 5.5 out of 5 stars, because it's already perfect, but is to have Cap disappear. Is because people who were not really sure about contracts, they should disappear. Cap, Iron Man, even Thor could disappear.
Thor, yeah.
Then you'd be like, oh snap, bro! What did we just see?
They killed the original Avengers.
I was like that anyway.
Yeah.
And
right, yeah.
since I already know, like, those people are gonna still be here, and it kind of killed it for me as far as like, oh my godness. But that's just my thing. I think it's a reality thing.
It has shock value.
The people who disappeared saw everyone else disappearing, and then the people who were still here saw what we saw.
So he split the reality.
Right. It's not really.
The only reason that I can't buy that is because
you bought it.
It's a great idea. It's just that we already know that Thanos has gone and killed whole civilizations, like what he did with Gamora's like
Her
planet.
civilization.
You know, like legit, he went there,
Thor's.
killed half of the people, and he was talking about how whole kids know no other life except for that they have food. You know. And,
but why does the suits got to go? Why does the suit got to disappear?
Suit's got to go.
Bucky's arm has to disappear.
Arm's got to go.
Why? It's like the tree. Why the tree didn't go? Like it's not really a part of Bucky.
I mean,
that might be a part of his control though. He might control it that well and just get rid of somebody's person.
Yeah.
He didn't control that. He just snapped and hopefully some stuff happened.
Yeah.
He didn't even know he. Oh, good.
So I mean, like, okay, obviously the clothes is like, you know, not part of their actual body.
Would you have the way that he got rid of them?
I think it was probably the way.
The way, like, they were disintegrating or turning into ash, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because he turned them into stone, too, and that would be kind of weird if only the flesh turned into stone and the clothes were still there, so.
Right.
I don't know.
I think it was just more of, like, an artsy take on it.
Yeah.
Than anything.
Yeah. I think emotion
like
evoking.
kind of fade into
I don't know. I
ash
feel like with
type
movies,
scene.
these are $1 million productions. I don't think anything is just done just to do it. I think everything has a meaning. And the fact that they killed him like that, I feel like it means something. The fact that Thanos didn't know where he was at, he didn't know what was really going on. I feel like all that's going to play into the next one. I know everyone wants Marvel to be like this definitive, you know, movie studio, but they're not.
Yeah.
No one's ever dead. They always come back.
That's more like Disney.
They're always real flat. Like everything is, it's not a.
Well, you know what? Disney does kill like their own characters too, though. So.
I didn't say Disney. You said Disney.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying that they don't ever really do anything that's definitive. Like these characters make money.
They play it safe a lot.
They do play it safe. So I just don't think that it's where you guys are at. They're dead. No.
Yeah.
No. I think like if they do the new Avengers, they're gonna still need the original Avengers to hand off the baton.
Right.
Which and none of them disintegrated.
Like I said, they're still around. They're gonna be.
My theory.
They're gonna be leading that new story.
But the theory is, well, I guess the question was, what do you think happened to everybody?
Oh, he said that they're actually dead, but they're moving along with the new Avengers, like the new team, whoever the new team is gonna be.
So they're just whoever this is. So Black Panther dead.
I believe that.
So we're not getting no sequel.
It's my theory. I believe.
Are you gonna latch on to his theory where you can just
because it's been a couple years.
Well, I think
they said that in the movie. So I think they're you know it's gonna be in between those couple years.
Yeah, and I think that they're gonna close it out like in this next movie.
It's had been a couple years.
Avengers.
It couldn't have been a couple years because
they were talking about because look
Thor was floating in space.
No, Anthony Mackie's character
Falcon.
Falcon was. They were talking when he was talking to Captain America about something. I remember them talking. about...
So he was talking about it's been a couple years since they seen Mark or Bruce
Banner. Yeah.
And it's been a couple years since the last Infinity War.
So the Black Panther 2 could
last
take
Avengers.
place when Thor Ragnarok was taking place and something like that. I believe that.
No. Oh, I guess we're running out of time here. I think
running out
of battery. How much time do we got here? 5%.
5% favorite moment.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Who's on there? What's going on? Y'all know you gotta say something. We do appreciate the like though.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We do appreciate it.
What was your favorite moment?
Yeah, there we go.
My favorite moment. Oh man, Doctor Strange's fight scene.
Oh man, Doctor Strange's fight scene was pretty epic. I love that.
Yeah.
That's got to be like one of my favorite.
That's my favorite.
The only one that I would say is probably better. Like for me, I like that, but then I also like Iron Man fighting
that was the runner-up.
Thanos.
I mean, the next best one.
Because honestly, I thought, okay, he died. You know, I thought that Thanos like took that piece of armor, stabbed him, but I like that whole fight scene.
Yeah,
it was dope.
It was really
It was
my
really
favorite. It's probably all the scenes with the telekinesis guy, whatever. I don't know. His
Vision.
Name. No. He was whack.
It's another person who the bad guy, Squidward.
Sure.
Oh, he was such a great villain. I loved him.
He was a good villain.
Yeah. I was like, gee. His powers was dope.
His powers was dope, and he was very intimidating.
He was so awesome that they had to just blow a hole in the ship, which I feel like there's already a hole, but we will not even talk about that because I don't have enough time. Because the hole that Iron Man makes.
Cut through. Yeah.
But hey, we'll just pretend that didn't happen.
It's like, we got a breach.
Just pretend it didn't happen. Let's go with the story. So they blew up a hole and had to get him sucked out.
I did like his character.
He
It
was
was
so
really
dope.
original.
I feel like, how is Thanos stronger than him? I need to see this fight.
Yeah.
How did he make him a subordinate?
Right.
'Cause that dude seemed dope.
Yeah.
But that's just me. It was my favorite character. That's all of my favorite parts when he's dealing with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Got him
golly.
trapped in the ship.
Oh, and then when Thanos sucks the hell out of Iron Man and Black Panther. Miles!
Yeah.
Super funny to me.
That's just his finisher move. When he's tired, he's like, all right, I'm tired.
Yeah. Exactly.
This
Yeah,
little ant
just-
got some little strength, huh? Miles! Haymakers all day.
It
Oh, you
was
know
great.
what? I have a non-action filled favorite part.
Okay.
When I just knew that it was like the movie was about to be over, I'm like, oh, Thanos don't love nothing. Perfect. Perfect. What
Yeah.
a perfect ending.
Yeah.
And I just knew, and I was so wrong, and I love being wrong, man.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite
Oh,
parts.
you didn't know that Gamora was the one
He
who was
really
gonna...
liked Gamora. I thought he needed her for something. Like, I need you to
Yeah.
fix something for me.
Oh.
He really loved her.
He did love her. Yeah. He
And
was
it
like
was-
kind of like tearing up.
I did not see that coming.
Wow.
You know, I didn't see.
did.
I didn't think he was gonna collect all the Infinity Stones like that either.
Oh, I didn't think so either. Collecting the Infinity Stones was a surprise. I thought he was going to get like 3 or 4
Yeah.
and then save the rest for later.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're going to do in the next
Mission
one.
accomplished.
Yeah.
But that's how badass he was. I appreciate that. That's the first villain that they've had that I've actually enjoyed.
He won.
Whooped the whole
He-
ass.
The villain wins at the end.
He's,
What
was it? Empire Strikes Back.
Empire
He
Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back them. That's what
Yeah.
he did to them.
Darth Vader.
It was great.
Totally.
Yes, you don't got to win every single time.
No. Give
Man.
us-
And they tried really hard too. It was really good fights too.
And someone was talking
Really
about
good
how Last Jedi and Infinity War were similar because they both lost, but the Last Jedi like separated the fans and Infinity War didn't. I'm like, no, that's not really the same thing.
No, it's not.
Like, let's not start comparing.
That's not how it
apples to
works at
oranges.
all.
Right. But there was an article I was reading about it. I was like,
No.
nah, not the same thing.
No, not at all.
So I'm like, Last Jedi, they kind of, well, I guess maybe they didn't win.
Well, I mean,
But-
look, The Last Jedi tried to be its own movie, and then this one combined all the history of Marvel.
Right, it's continuity.
Yeah.
In the Last Jedi, they throwing out the continuity.
Yeah.
Right over his shoulder.
It doesn't matter.
Right. So, not the same thing, but still interesting, comparison. They always got to compare something to something.
Yeah. It's Disney.
But they're reaching on this one, I feel.
Yeah.
But Disney's knocking out the box, though.
It is. So I just read up on Forbes that by Friday they should be making $1 billion. They've already made 900 million.
Wow.
And the movie is gonna release in Russia, so
It must have finally released in China then, because that's
Yeah.
why it hit
They did China and America the same day.
yeah.
That's why they pushed the dates back, because they didn't want anyone to leak it out of China. So that's why we got to watch it
Throw 'em
in
off.
April.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone gets this movie at the same time, which is what it should be.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go.
But I guess it's kind of hard, getting all those resources together to do it,
Yeah.
worldwide. But
Oh, wow.
but we should be first either way.
Yeah.
Like
Starts here.
why would they be first?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But okay. So yeah, that's just a little discussion. We didn't hit every mark, but that's the things that we wanted to talk about. All the things that we said in our non-spoiler one, we've already said it. So you want to hear what we thought? Go back to the non-spoiler review, and you
Check
can
it
find
out.
us there. All right, guys, our battery's running out, and it's going on 33 minutes. Wow,
That's not too bad.
yeah.
No.
Hey. So
anyway,
I'm your boy.
Times.
I'm your boy, D'Anthony,
Adan.
Rico.
and we're out, baby.
Peace.
Peace. Oh, where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram at Pwnedpops, PWNEDPOPS.
You can find me on Twitter at The Life of Pablo.
The Life of Pablo.
The Life of Pablo.
That sounds really
Where can we
interesting.
find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Break Room Blitz on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Break Room Blitz. Check us out, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Life of Pablo? Like, who's Pablo? And what's his life like?